Goldman Sachs has raised its second quarter outlook for Brent by more than $4, and it now stands at $105 a barrel. Well, Goldman estimates that spare capacity in OPEC has dropped below 2 million barrels a day. Well, Bank of America Merrill Lynch has also increased its price forecast for the year. It now stands at $108 a barrel, $20 higher than its previous estimate. Well, joining me now for more on this is Alexander Ridges. He is head of commodities at London-based CMC Markets.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. There's been quite a marked difference, hasn't there, in the price of NYMEX and the price of Brent. I'd like to ask you a little bit about why that's happened and why they're beginning to come together a little bit more.
Well, yeah, I mean, as you say, it literally you're struggling to talk as one oil anymore. You have Brent and you have NYMEX. They're so different now. It's unbelievable. I mean, the main drivers, early drivers, were fears of Libya crisis. As soon as Egypt kicked off, we saw Brent start to move higher.
And NYMEX didn't move quite as quickly.
No, I mean, not at all. I mean, we've seen for a long time that the inventories in America are massive.
Yeah.
They've been massive for ages, and that has completely offset any sort of recovery in America, China growth. So, we've seen they've just totally negated each other, and oil sit in the mid-90s for a long time now.
So really Brent is the one that's been more affected by what's happening in the Middle East. Is it likely to continue that way, or are we going to see more of a convergence?
Well, I mean, I think we've certainly seen recently there's been a lot more of a convergence. I think it was on the 21st of February we saw $19, the difference between Brent and NYMEX, which is pretty ridiculous in the long term.
Sure.
That there's so many standard deviations away from the normal. But I mean, today we're back down to 8. So. Yeah, sorry, at the start of the week we were $15, back to 8 in a week. Yeah.
No, we've had the oil minister of Kuwait coming out, and I mean, he didn't really say anything very massive. He was just talking about talks. It does seem that oil is coming down when we hear OPEC talking about increasing supply. Do they have the power to simply bring oil prices back down by that kind of conversation?
Yes, they do. I mean, there are enough inventories around the world that it doesn't have to be an immediate change in supply. The inventories can get used up before being replenished. So I think we can see as soon as there is any definite decision, the oil price will react immediately.
So therefore, the volatility in the Middle East, although it's been driving force at the moment, actually it isn't going to be the main driving force. We're more interested in what OPEC says, right?
Yes, I mean, definitely OPEC is the big driver. If they want to increase production, they can. We've got to listen to what the Saudis say. That will be the key.
Okay, Alexander Ridges, thank you very much indeed for joining us today.